What if death isn't the end, but the start of the greatest journey imaginable? Welcome, soul traveler, to the mystery of mysteries, the Bardo Thodol, known in the West as the Tibetan Book of the Dead. This isn't just a dusty relic or a grim manual for life's final curtain. It's a map, a lantern through the shadows, guiding us past the last breath into realms beyond comprehension. Picture it, a voice whispering secrets as your body fades, leading you through portals where the self might dissolve into emptiness or awaken to something infinite. Today, we plunge into this ancient text, born from the mind of a mystic who saw death not as a full stop, but as a gateway. Created by Padmasambhava, an 8th century sage who carried Buddhism to Tibet's rugged peaks, the Bardo Thodol offers a promise: liberation, even when the world slips away. Could this forgotten guide hold truths for us now, in a time obsessed with living, yet terrified of dying? Let's step through the veil together and find out. Imagine a figure cloaked in enigma. Padmasambhava, the Guru Rinpoche, or Precious Master. Born in India, he wasn't your typical monk. He was a yogi, a Mahasiddha, being of such spiritual power that legends say he once quelled a raging storm with a flick of his wrist, the winds bowing to his will. In the 8th century, Tibet's king Trizang Ditsen summoned him to a land of snow and spirits, desperate to weave Buddhism into a tapestry of shamanic rites and animist beliefs rooted in the Bon tradition. Tibet then was wild deities danced in the mountains, and local spirits resisted this foreign faith. Picture Padmasambhava atop a windswept cliff, his chants clashing with unseen forces, taming them with tantric rituals and raw mystical might. He didn't just preach, he transformed, by blending Bon's fierce gods into Buddhism's compassionate fold. He laid the cornerstone of Tibetan spirituality, founding Sami Monastery as a beacon of his vision. But his greatest gift was the Bardo Thodol, a guide, not just for the living, but for the dead, born from his realization that death is a doorway to freedom, if only we know how to step through. In Tibetan Buddhism, death isn't a cold abyss, it's a shift. A moment when the mind, unshackled from flesh, glimpses the ultimate truth. Like waking from a dream, the illusion of life peels away, revealing what's real if we dare to look. Padmasambhava saw this as a golden chance. Free of the body's noise, the soul could seize liberation from samsara, the endless wheel of birth and death. Yet he knew most stumble here, lost in fear or clinging to the familiar. So he crafted the Bardo Thodol, a companion to be chanted by the bedside of the dying or studied in life to prepare us for the Bardos, 3 transitional realms where wonders and terrors await. These aren't just stages. They're tests, mirrors of the mind. Are the gods and demons we meet truly what they seem? As we unravel these states, the Chikhai, Chonyid, and Sidpa, we'll see how death might be less an end, and more a question. Are you ready to let go? The Bardo Thodol unveils 3 realms, Bardos, that every soul navigates after death. Each is a crucible, a chance to break free or fall back into the cycle. Let's cross these thresholds together. 1. Chikhai Bardo, the moment of death. As the body dissolves, breath fades, and the world blurs, the Chikhai Bardo begins. A blinding radiance floods the soul, warm, vast, overwhelming the clear light, the pure essence of the mind unshaded by duality or fear. It whispers, "This is home." Scholars like Carl Jung likened it to the higher self. Tibetan mystics call it the solar mind. For the prepared, this is the moment of truth. Recognize the light as your own nature, and you merge into nirvana, liberated in an instant. No rituals, no dogma, just a raw, unshakable seeing. But for most, it's too much. The light's intensity feels like a threat, and the soul recoils, clutching shadows of the past. One fleeting moment decides eternity peace, or another turn on the wheel. Hypotheses from near-death studies echo this. Survivors often report a brilliant light, a choice to stay or return. Is this the same threshold? 2. Chonyid Bardo, the Bardo of visions. If the clear light slips away, the Chonyid Bardo dawns, a dreamscape where the mind's deepest currents take form. Here, the soul meets projections of itself. Peaceful deities first, golden figures shimmering with compassion, their eyes promising rest. These are the enlightened fragments of your being. Buddhas or bodhisattvas born from every kindness you've shown. Yet their serenity can overwhelm and doubt creeps in. Then come the wrathful visions, snarling beasts with dripping fangs, faces you've known all along. They're not demons out there. They're you, the anger, lust, and fear you buried. Imagine a dream so vivid it feels solid, every repressed whisper roaring to life. The Bardo Thodol insists, these are mirrors. See them as empty. Focus on the clear light piercing through, and liberation awaits. But fear and attachment, those ancient chains, pull most away. What if every monster is a teacher, begging us to face what we've ignored? 3. Sidpa Bardo, the Bardo of rebirth. Unfreed, the soul drifts into the Sidpa Bardo, a fog of longing where rebirth beckons. Visions swirl, couples entwined, a pull toward new flesh. Karma, those subtle marks of past deeds, acts like a magnet, drawing you to a life that mirrors your unresolved heart. Fear might drag you to struggle. Desire to fleeting pleasures. It's no conscious choice, just an instinctive plunge, a psychic storm too strong to resist. Yet even here, a final chance glimmers. Stay calm, see these images as mind-made, and you could dissolve into the clear light instead of a womb. Most don't. The urge to exist again wins, and a new body forms a reflection of what's left to learn. Modern reincarnation theories align here, suggesting consciousness seeks vessels to evolve. One last test. Cling to the past, or let go and become boundless. The Bardo Thodol isn't just a cosmic travelogue. It's a toolkit for liberation, forged from Padmasambhava's insight into the mind's nature. At its heart lies shunyata, emptiness, the idea that all we see, deities, demons, even ourselves, is smoke on the wind, real only until we stop grasping. In the Chonyid Bardo, recognizing visions as hollow dissolves fear. In the Sidpa, it cuts the ties pulling us to rebirth. This isn't nihilism, it's freedom. The clear light, that radiant constant amid the chaos, is our true essence, unchanging behind the mind's play. To touch it is to transcend samsara entirely. But this takes practice, and the Bardo Thodol urges us to start now. Meditation sitting with the breath trains us to see thoughts as passing clouds, not solid truths. Contemplating death, a practice Tibetan monks embrace, strips away denial, sharpening focus for the Bardos. Even now, a single breath can tune us to the journey ahead. Imagine facing the clear light not with terror, but recognition. I've known you all along. The goal? To die free, because to die free is to live free, here and now. Studies in mindfulness echo this. Those who face mortality head-on often live with less regret, more presence. The Bardo Thodol's wager is bold. Prepare for death, and you'll master life. This text is more than a Buddhist relic. It's a mirror for the soul, a map for destiny. What shadows do you carry that might shape your next step? Every choice, every flicker of love or rage ripples into the Bardos, crafting what comes after. Life and death aren't separate. They're a dance, each step informing the next. Ram Dass once said, "When you die, the only question is, how much did you love?" The Bardo Thodol nods. Love, courage, awareness, these lighten your karma, easing the passage. It's not about fear-mongering, it's about waking up. If we hoard attachments now, we'll clutch them then. But if we let go, we might greet death as an old friend. This resonates beyond Tibet. Near-death researchers like Raymond Moody note recurring themes like visions, a pull to return hinting at universal patterns. The Bardo Thodol asks, are we ready for the final journey? Are we brave enough to shed what we think we are? By pondering this, we don't just brace for death. We learn to live with eyes wide open, every moment a chance to loosen the chains. The Bardo Thodol isn't a dusty tome for monks alone. It's a call to every heart daring to ask, what's next? It whispers that death is coming, so why not meet it as an old friend? This journey through the Bardos, from the clear light's embrace to the storm of rebirth, reveals a truth. We're not just passengers, but creators of our path in life and beyond. Padmasambhava's gift is a lantern for the dark, a chance to face the unknown with wonder, not dread. By exploring it, we don't just prepare for the end, we ignite the now, living with a fierceness that echoes into eternity. If this dive into the abyss stirred you, share it with others. Let's unravel these mysteries together. Drop a thought below. What pulls you most about life after death? The path of self-discovery is vast, and together we can chase the greatest questions of all. Thank you for walking this road with me until the next portal opens. If this sparked your curiosity, subscribe to join the adventure and hit that notification bell to unlock the next mystery as it unfolds.